Hi friends, really quick before we get into today's video, I just want to let you know that all of my lip oils that are in the roller balls, which include the 3 new ones I just added, Yummy Gummy, which is gummy worm scented, Mermaid Bash, this one's been around before but restocked, Blue Raspberry scented, this new pink one is Candy Dish, look how cute, bubblegum scented. Then we have Don't Be Salty, which is this two-tone brown and bronze glittery gold color, salted caramel scented. And then another favorite from the past, True Love, which is pink starburst candy scented. Beautiful, looks amazing. All of these, plus any other roll-on ones that are on the store, are $7 now. And you can also use the code Happy New Year 24 to get 10% off on top of that. And I just want to show you really quick. These are precision tip rollers. Like, look, they're very small and precise. And they feel so good. Smells so good, feels so good. Like a little massage. $7 plus 10% off if you use the code. Let's get into the video. Thanks so much for listening. Hello, my name is Diamond. I'm Dr. Nelson's PA. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of your appointment with you today. Is that fine with you? Do you feel comfortable with me assisting you today? As I know you normally see Dr. Nelson, but we are jam-packed, really sick people. We have people that are so far overdue for their annual exams, people wanting emergency vaccines. So if you don't mind, and I personally would be so thrilled to be able to take care of you today, but I just would like to make sure that you're comfortable with me providing your care today. Yes? Okay, lovely. Well, it's so nice to meet you. Again, I'm Diamond. Can you go ahead and just confirm your first name, last name, and date of birth for me? Amazing. Thank you for that. And I actually see here, did the nurse take your blood pressure? No? Okay. Yeah, that's strange. So I see that your heart and lungs were clear here. She listened to your chest and stuff? Okay. Well, let me go ahead and grab a quick blood pressure on you if you don't mind. Once I get that, we're just going to use this mechanical one here. It's going to go around your arm and start up right away. Once I get that, I'll go ahead and ask you a couple of basic general questions. We'll talk about any of your potential concerns for today's visit, and then we'll go ahead and just finish up whatever we need to do. Sound good? Okay, so here we go. Let me just set this right here. And just put your arm straight out for me. And slip it right through there. Yeah, I'm just going to wrap this. Does that feel comfortable enough? I know it's like not fun, but that's good. Alright, we're just going to turn it on and you'll feel it start to tighten. And just make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Okay, amazing. Good. 124/82. I'm very happy to see that. Good job. Okay. So let me ask you this. Has there been any recent changes in your medical history, or by chance any new hospitalizations or medications? You brought a list of all your medications. Awesome, good job. Go ahead and pull that out, and I will go to your medications here, and let's see, we will cross-reference. Okay. Do you still take the Prilosec, which is the antacid? Okay. Are you taking that once a day or twice a day? Okay. Alright. And we still taking the vitamin B tablets? Not anymore. Okay. How about the beta blocker? And the 800 milligrams of ibuprofen as needed? Still have that? Great. Okay, that's all I have, so go ahead and tell me anything that's on your list. Okay. And how many milligrams is that? 2 milligrams a day? Once daily? Okay. Who put you on that? Your neurologist? Perfect. And it doesn't look like... Is this a new neurologist? I don't see neurology here on your chart. Oh, okay. Yeah, here at our facility. Okay, let me just make a note of that. He's great. Sometimes we just don't get the records sent over. And a lot of times we just don't request them either. Paperwork. But that's no excuse. We need to be in the loop all times in medical care. Okay. And is there anything else? Okay. So that's a SSRI, an antidepressant. And how many milligrams of that are you on? Perfect. Okay, that looks good. Now let me ask you this. What are your concerns as far as today's visit? Are you just strictly doing the annual checkup with your vaccine? Do you have anything that's bothering you? Any recent changes? Anything at all that you would like to bring to my attention? Okay. Like a little, you're saying like a lump on your stomach? Okay. Here, what I'm gonna do, is that the only thing that's new that you're concerned of? Yeah, okay. Have you always had this, or you just started noticing it? Just started noticing? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give you this gown here, a nice little hospital gown. Just put this on, you can go right there behind the curtain and change. I'm just gonna put my gloves on and get everything ready that we need for the rest of your appointment. And then I'll examine that, make sure of what's going on there. And then as far as everything else looks, if we're good, give you your vaccine and you'll be on your way, okay? Alright, go ahead and put that gown on. I'm gonna get my gloves now. Okay. Vaccine. You good? All right, perfect. And as you can probably hear, the heat is blowing, so it shouldn't be too cold. So what I'm gonna do is just feel around a little bit on your face. Do I have permission to go ahead and touch you? Make sure everything is in normal working order. Okay, so I'm just gonna feel right here, like under your jaw. Make sure your thyroid doesn't feel enlarged or abnormal. Okay. And I'm going to feel back here behind your ears. That doesn't feel sore at all, right? No soreness. Okay. Touch right here on your nose. And I'm just going to wiggle it a little bit. Any pain on the tip of your nose? No? Okay. I'm just going to press on your cheeks. Any pain in any spots that I'm pressing right here on your face? In your sinus region? No? Okay. I'm just going to feel here on your shoulders. Go ahead and scrunch up for me. I'm going to push down a little bit. Good. No pain or discomfort with the resistance. Perfect. And so what I'm going to do, go ahead and just lean back a little bit. Let me take a look. I'm going to lift up the gown and take a look at your stomach here. So let's see if you can just hold that there for me. Okay. So just immediately upon first glance, this looks very, very similar to an umbilical hernia. And a lot of times people actually have these their whole life and they don't realize. Sometimes it just becomes more prominent at a different time in their life. So I personally, let me just push a little bit. Tell me if that's painful. Not painful, but uncomfortable. Okay. So I actually personally had a inguinal hernia, so like in your groin, and mine was from like my ovary going through the hole, so that's what was bulging, was my ovary actually. So because if it does get stuck and lose the blood flow, you would have to have it removed. So I did have to have surgery to get that repaired. And we use titanium mesh, a light screening titanium mesh, to hold that wall closed so that the lump is no more. So yeah, I've been through it. I didn't have the umbilical hernia is what I'm trying to say. Like I said, mine was in the groin area, but same procedure, seriously. Now, some people opt to not get this fixed. It's not super prominent, so I would probably really only know that it's there because you told me. If I originally were to just look at you upon first glance, I wouldn't have noticed. So with that being said, it's not entirely overly prominent. You said it's not like painful when you're just standing or doing any type of activities. Coughing, sneezing, laughing, using the restroom. Does that cause any type of discomfort there or normal? Okay. So to me it sounds like you're saying you almost don't even know that it's there unless like you just like happen to touch it externally, like run your hand over it. Okay. Well, that's good news then. That means really there's no cause for concern. Can be an elective surgery if you want to fix it. Like I said, I'm about 100% sure that's what we're dealing with. But if you do worry about it or you want additional screening or like you want to do any type of CAT scan, or we would start with an ultrasound, but there's no need to do that. I can tell you now, I've seen a million gazillion of these. Okay? So does that make you feel a little bit better about that then? Good. Okay. So I just want to check your hands a little bit, make sure you don't have any super sore spots in your hands, no signs of numbness, also called neuropathy. Do you ever have any spasm? Can you just put both your hands out like this? I'm just going to rub my thumb like on the palm of both of your hands. Any pain when I'm doing that? Okay, how about when I squeeze a little bit here in the middle on the pressure point? Just the usual type of feeling. Alright, I'm going to put my fingers like this. Go ahead and interlock your fingers with mine like we're holding hands. Perfect. And now I just want you to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Strong. Okay. Alright, let go. Perfect. I think you look great. Do you feel normal otherwise? You haven't had any unpredicted or not even unpredicted, but unattempted weight loss, hair loss, anything that's not normal for you. You have a normal appetite. Okay. Everything else feeling normal, eating, drinking, using the bathroom normal. I know it's a funny topic, but it's just, it is what it is. Everything's good. Yay. Super happy to hear that. So I guess all that's left to do is you need your vaccine. So I have that here. Let me just make sure I brought. Okay, here it is. I was gonna say, I know I brought a Band-Aid. So I have a Band-Aid, an alcohol wipe, and your vaccine here. Do you have a preference on which arm you would like it to go in? Soreness, you will be a little sore. It's an intramuscular vaccine, so it goes into the muscle a little bit deeper than just surface level. So pain-wise, when you're getting the stick, everyone tells me I'm so good they don't even feel it. So when you're getting it, no big deal. It's just the afterwards, the soreness when you move your arm up and down. Such a buzzkill, so annoying for a couple days to do anything, but your immune system will be happy, so, take the pain for a couple days. Alright, so this arm, okay, you got it, friend. Just ripping open that alcohol pack. Okay, and I'm just gonna wipe that on your arm here, on your shoulder blade region. Not your shoulder blade, your shoulder meat. Right here on the side. Turn just a tiny bit more for me. Thank you. Just want to be at a super straight angle because that'll make it better for both me and you. And I'm just gonna fan that off, make sure it dries so I can get a good grip on your shoulder. We have your shot. And let me open the Band-Aid and get it ready, and that saves us some time for later. I don't have to mess around with it after I've just given you a shot. So we're just going to lay it out like this, and that way I can peel it super quick. Alright, are you ready? Make sure there's no air bubble. Sorry if you got a little shower. What I'm going to do is pinch, 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 and I'm just going to do that a couple times here on your shoulder just to get the fattiest part. Get the sweet spot right about here. Okay. I'm just going to hold a tiny bit of pressure, and it's just going to be a quick poke in, a couple seconds till I put the medicine in, and then remove, okay? You've gotten a shot before. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, little poke. Good job. Doop. And you're done already. Stay just like that for a second. And put your Band-Aid on. Perfect. How'd that feel? See, I told you, everyone that I do shots, they always say, well, not those kind of shots because I cannot drink, but anyone who I administer a vaccine to, they always say that they didn't even feel it and that they only feel me squeezing them. I think maybe that's the trick. You gotta just apply a little bit of pressure. But you know what I think it is? In my spare time, I'm a body piercer, professional body piercer, so I think I just have a way with the body and metal surgical needles. As weird as that sounds, I just know what to do. But anyway, I will, let me see, just make sure we did everything. We only needed the one vaccine. We checked out your problem area, everything was fine, we got all that. Just remove my gloves and make a quick note here on your chart. Just making the note that we did give you that vaccine. time is it? Okay, that will do. Alright, well, that concludes your appointment today. I just want to say good for you, high five, for being proactive with your health and taking care of yourself and making sure you get into the doctor for routine visits. Way to go. Not everyone does that. Of course, understanding that not everyone can. Some people don't have insurance, some people have fears of the doctor, many reasons why. But aside from that, I just want to say you personally, great job, way to go. That's like, you should be really proud of yourself for making sure that you take care of yourself. And everything looks great, so clearly you're doing a very good job. Keep it up, and we're always here if you need anything, okay? Alright, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you again soon.